Here's how to create blog posts for your Shopify store. Hey everyone, welcome. I hope you're all doing great. So in this video, I'll take you step by step on how to create blog posts, categorize them, have them in your um, basically your menu so people can view them, and also maybe have them in your home screen or any other page really. So stick with me. Now we'll just go through them step by step. So let's actually get to the video and get to the steps. So the first step is going to be you will need to go to your online store here from your Shopify dashboard. And as you can see, the second one is going to be blog posts. So we will need to go to blog posts. So we just click on it. And this is going to be the step for creating a blog post. It's going to be very easy and simple. So we just create a blog post by clicking on this button. And then it's just going to show up for us here. So it's very easy and simple. You go ahead and insert your title for the blog post. So let's just say I have a few images of colors, so I'll just name them, for example, red. So let's say it's a blog post about the color red. And then for the content, you will need to go ahead and insert all the content that you want to have for your blog. So you can do, for example, have an image, upload file, and let's just upload this one. And then there you go. It says image added. Okay. And then we can just go ahead and add a featured image, which is going to be showing for the blog. So this is going to represent the blog. I'm pretty sure this is added. So we can just go ahead and insert image like so. And then we go ahead and enter some text underneath. So we can just type in, if I can just find the cursor, test. Okay. So we can go like this just to give it some space. And this image is kind of, yeah, there you go. Okay. So we can just do like this is a blog post about the color red. And you can do, for example, highlight a specific word and make it bold if you want. And just mess with the rest of the stuff here, and you can just create your blog post like so. Let me just delete this. I think the whole image was taking a lot of space and it just was hard to see. But now that you just finish up your entire content, you will need to go scroll down and then just go ahead to the excerpt and add one. This is going to be basically this right here for the Google search is going to be the description. So you will need to add one to just highlight the main point of the blog post. So you can either change it or if you want to keep this, the one that is like auto. But I suggest that you change it. If you have a lot of content, you could just type in the highlight, like red is awesome. Okay. So you can see it's going to be changed then and there. Okay, so next up, we can just go ahead and change it. Now, so far we've got only one category, which is news, and we can again change that later on. But so far, like by default, you will only have the news one, and you can change it or add a new one. So let me just click on save and make sure that it is everything that you want, and then we can also make it visible, which is a must, obviously. So we again just make it visible and save. Now we can exit out, and now we've got ourselves the first blog post. Now to actually create categories and change categories, we will need to go to manage blogs on the top right, click on that, and then from here we see that we have the news category by default. Now we can add a new one, which is just click on add blog, and we will give it a title. So for example, this is going to be the colors category. Why not? And you can change the comments options here. So whether it's disabled, allowed, but it's pending moderation. So you can approve or disapprove comments, or if you want to be for them to be allowed completely, you can just choose whichever one you want. And then we just go ahead and click on save. Okay, so now we've got two categories, and you can also add more if you want to. If you want to add more, again, just add blog and so on. Now I have this one right here. Let's say I want to change the category. We just click on it and then we just scroll down to the blog section right here, and we can just change it from news to our new category colors, and we can just go ahead and hit save. Now for the script, I guess it's not going to change this completely, but it is going to be very useful for your Google SEO basically. Now what else I want to do? I want to create another blog for the news category. So let me just say tutorial, give it some content in here, and then we just give it a featured image, which is this one. Let me just keep that the same, and change the blog to make sure it's news, make it visible, and click on save. Now let's actually go ahead and add them to our website. So we will go to online store, we will go to customize, and then from here, wherever you want to add them, if you will have I think by default you will have the blogs page here. If you just click on it, default blog is going to show you one of the two categories that we have selected. Is going to show colors for this example, but let's say I want to add to the home page a blogs here, for example. So we can do that. It's very simple. We just add section, and then we can just go ahead and add the blog post section, and it should show up. There you go. And now to adjust it, we just click on it, and then we will obviously need to give it a blog. So we select blog, and then we give it the colors blog, for example, and click on select. And now it's going to showcase in the homepage the section for the blog post about the colors category. You can change the heading size. You can change the number of blog posts to be shown. You can increase them if you want, and you can change a few things here like padding and other stuff as well if you want to show the author, date, and so on. So adjust those to your liking. But now lastly, what I would talk about is if you want to add a blog post or blog to your menu here. So we just need to create a page for it, and then we will just add it there. It's very simple. So let me just do that real quick. Pages, add a new page. Let's just call it news blog, and just go ahead and make it visible, make sure it's visible. Click on save, go back to our online store, customize, go to our new page. We go to our new page. Okay, so it didn't load yet. Let me just refresh real quick. Sometimes, Shopify takes a little bit of time to load things in. So where is it? Pages. Okay, I will come back to you when actually it loads, because it's taking a little bit of more time than I'm comfortable with. So okay, so it really just decided not to show up for some reason. So you can see here it's not showing up within pages. Maybe I'm losing my mind and doing something wrong. But let me just add it to navigation, and then we can just go ahead and edit it. So to add it to navigation, the page that we have just created, make sure it's there. So this one right here. We go to navigation, and then we go to main menu, and then we just click on add menu item. Give it a name, so news blog, and then we just paste the page to it. This one right here. So here it's showing up, but in this editor is not showing up for some reason. Anyway, so let me just add it and just click on add and save menu. And now if we go to the website and customize it, hopefully it's going to be there this time. It's not there. Okay, let me refresh and see when it's going to show up. Hopefully this time. If not, I will need to pause again and just see why it's taking too long. Okay, so a few restarts and it did show up eventually. So we just go ahead and click on it, and let's actually edit the page now. We just go ahead and give it a section. And again, same thing, same steps, a blog post, and then we just add the news blog. So we just select blog and select the news one, click on select, and then adjust whatever else we want to adjust. And now we've got an entire blog that we can just access from our menu here. And again, if you want to create another blog post, it's going to be the same exact steps. Go to blog post, add blog post, add your content and everything, and then you just make sure you select the correct category and click on save, and it should show up in there. So this is pretty much how to create a blog post for your Shopify. I hope you liked this video, and thanks for watching.